Hi, welcome to Ramanujam AI Lab. This is Srinivasan. This is the day three of learning AI for kids. This is a series of 100 days challenge, and this is a day three, and you'll be learning a lot of things along with me. And trust me, you'll be getting so much of information in how to train your kids and how we are as a pioneer in this field, especially kids education on AI, and also proven track record of training kids and the, whoever is going for work and whoever is worked in the education field. We also given the a lot of training for lecturers, professors, teachers as an educator. Okay, so let's dive into today's learning of day three, and I'll share the screen how you will be, what you are going to learn in this session today. Okay, so I'll hide this. Okay, so the real life examples of children excelling with early A exposure. Given the scenario of AI, if you are training your kids, right? If you focus in in the field of training, and also if you have a structured learning path, your kid will shine for sure. So how? Already so much of kids, known kids, and they became celebrity over the period of time, and because of their talent, inner talent, how they have got trained in AI and how they developed a product and how the companies they hired, right, during the early stages in their life, right, and who are they, right? So these are all the real life examples in today's world. Children exposed to AI and coding at an early age are achieving remarkable things. So these young innovators are not only gaining technical skills, but they are also using their knowledge to solve real world problems, foster creativity, and even build their own businesses. This is happening and it will keep on happening. And this has happened maybe 5 or 7 years back, at the time of the AI just got introduced in all the areas, right? Okay, so why early exposure to AI is transformative? Children are naturally curious and quick to absorb. This is what we have seen in day two lesson, right? Day two of the 100 days of AI for kids, which makes early exposure to AI especially powerful, right? This early immersion in AI can accelerate solving abilities, encourage their creativity, boost confidence. I think more. I mean, whoever I just happen to discuss with parents, they are saying that they're asking, they have this kind of an assumptions. Did if I introduce AI, will the creativity stop at the early stage? This is what the question is. Actually, it is not. So actually, it will induce the potential of creativity. It will induce the creativity process in the right way, so that the kids can ask right questions. The kids can go in the right directions, and because we have to fine tune in what way they have to in what and how and when those kind of scenarios we need to take care of. But at the same time, oh, I mean, actually that is a myth. If we introduce these kind of tools and techniques, we what we I mean at this age, we are thinking this is stopping something. No, actually it is just giving more luxury on creativity, more luxury on problem solving ability, and they will do wonders in their upcoming careers or upcoming ages, so that they will explore more things in the future. Okay, so moreover, we if we I mean if your kids are in the right path of learning AI, their confidence will increase much. Okay, uh, in whatever the way. Okay, their confidence in the sense, in what are the aspects, what are the traits, what are the characteristics which your kids, just exposed to. The confidence is getting, higher and higher, so that they will be independent at some point in time. So they will be an independent thinker. They will be independent, in making the execution process, whatever it is. In all aspects, they will grow. They will nurture their knowledge and knowledge into skills, and they will execute by themselves. Okay, so we'll see some of the inspiring real life examples. First and foremost, the Tanmay Bakshi is a 9-year-old a prodigy. I think you know about the meaning of prodigy, right? So background, he started learning to code at the age of 5 and quickly became one of the youngest developers for IBM Watson, an advanced AI system. IBM Watson is nothing but the autonomous AI agents they are creating in so many fields. It is not only one field. They have the AI framework or AI platform. This IBM Watson is everywhere, especially in healthcare system. I'll tell you. I will give you this example. If you just with respect to healthcare, I'm saying, if you are just going in front of the IBM Watson system, AI system, just it will scan your the entire body, and it will just identify what is your disease in all the aspects, right? You know, and then especially in the cancer, okay, if you any patients identified the early stages of the cancer, it is curable actually. Whatever the cancer it has been identified, this curable. And in what way this IBM Watson is helpful, right? If a cancer patient is just examined by IBM Watson tool, and it will prescribe uh, you know because it is having 40 almost 40 or 50 years of the information or data, right? And based on that data, the predicting ability, the analytical ability of, if the early stages has been identified, okay, you have to take this kind of prescription for this kind of a type of, say, for instance, which is a brain tumor. So for this particular brain tumor, based on the available information, this tool is having for the 40 years or 50 years, and it will analyze each and every aspect of it, and without any doctor's help, it will try to prescribe this information. Okay, how fantastic this tool is! How fantastic about beauty of saving a life, or y- the increasing the lifetime of the cancer patients, the oncology patients, right? So that is one of the key aspects of AI, the predictability, the analytical ability, the potential of those things, and how we are implementing it, right? So this guy, he is working. Is working for IBM Watson now. He started just in the age of 5 year old, and he is by age 9. Tanmay was creating machine learning models and AI applications that are used to help people with disabilities. One of his notable projects is an AI-powered system designed to assist individuals with locked-in syndrome to communicate through neural signals. This is a great achievement he has done. You will see his profile, where if you just type his name, um, before that, we'll see how AI helped him excel. He credits his early exposure to AI and coding for his ability to solve complex problems at such a young age. He used AI to build meaningful tools that positively impact others, showcasing the potential of early AI education to inspire real world change. So, from this, as a parent, what's the key takeaway from this? Introducing children to AI really allows them to see beyond games and entertainment motivating them to create solutions that can improve lives. Okay. So if you just search for this guy's name, right, you can get Instagram profile, you get Twitter, you get LinkedIn profile, even you get some of the videos of him. And if you see, I mean, if you look at the LinkedIn, I mean, his profile on Instagram, so this is Bakshi's, profile. So he's with this, right? So this is really, now he has grown up and he is with IBM Watson with his sister. If you can go and see his LinkedIn profile, let's open up. This is actually interesting. I mean, this is not only, I mean, I don't want to create a myth if you study AI and no, that can at least improve the process of execution of day in and day out of benefits. Okay, this is like the value addition, and also this is going to be this is with us. This is going to be with us, and we need to learn all these things, right? So this will give the progress. This will give an additional informations, additional that the protection, right? So yeah, he is still with IBM. So it is really a wonderful thing to know. He is a keynote speaker too, right? And he is an author. So, we just, I mean, this is one of the real world example, right? How um, it has been helped him throughout his life. Still, it is helping, and he's still in the process of achieving much more thing in his life. Okay. Right. So this is one of the instances. And the second instance, the second guy is Samira Mehta, the creator of Coder Bunnies at 10. Samira Mehta was 8 years old when she started working on her, now famous coding board game, Coder Bunnies, which teaches kids how to code through fun. It is an interactive gameplay. So by the time she was 10, Samira had sold over 1,000 copies of Coder Bunnies and was invited by companies like Google and Microsoft to speak about coding education. She also launched Coder Minds, a board game that introduces children to AI concepts like neural networks and machine learning. So, how AI helped her excel? Samira's exposure to coding and AI from a young age not only helped her understand complex technological concepts, but also enabled her to build a thriving business while promoting tech education for kids. She is now a key advocate for early coding and AI education. So, key takeaway yes, early exposure of AI and coding can give children entrepreneurial skills and teach them how to turn creative ideas. Okay, so you can just go and search for that. The third one, the Emma Ann, using AI to help Alzheimer's patients at age 15. Okay, so Emma Yang was inspired to use AI to solve real world problems when her grandmother developed Alzheimer's disease. So Emma, who started coding at 6, used her skills to build an app called Timeless, which helps Alzheimer's patients recognize their family members using facial recognition powered by AI. How beauty of this application, especially for Alzheimer's patients, right? Who is just forgetting. They used to forget a lot of things in there. Or, it's getting old. When they are getting old, they used to forget all the things in their life. And how they will, they will be able to remember things. Right? This application is really helpful for them. The Emma's app has received international recognition and she has become a voice for young girls in tech, showing how AI can be used for good. She started coding with simple projects but quickly moved to more complex AI systems as her skills and interest developed over the period of time. Okay, how AI helped her excel? AI allowed Emma to combine her passion for coding with her desire to solve personal problems, like helping her grandmother communicate with family members. The early introduction to coding allowed her to evolve her skills into advanced AI applications at a young age. Again, key takeaway. AI can be a tool for children to solve meaningful personal challenges, turning their skills into innovations that have the potential to improve the lives of others. Alex Knoll, AI accessibility advocate at 12. So Alex Knoll was just 10 years old when he came up with the idea for an app that helps people with disabilities navigating public spaces. So, with his interest in AI, he created Ability app, which uses AI to look at accessible businesses, services, and public spaces. By age 12, Alex had already presented his app idea on the Ellen Show and met with major tech companies to discuss accessibility. This application, still under development, is being designed to use AI to improve its user friendliness and reach. So Alex's early exposure to AI allowed him to recognize how technology can serve a greater purpose in society. His understanding of AI-powered education tools helped shape the development of ability and still we will be able to give the opportunity of creating this kind of a challenging environment so that it will be that application or that contribution towards AI application that will helpful for the society. So early exposure to AI fosters empathy and a problem-solving mindset, in children, encouraging them to think about how technology can make the world a more inclusive place. Because everybody has to live, everybody has a right to live in this space, in this world, in this earth, right? We have to give them the opportunity for whoever is just having some kind of a disability. We don't want to neglect them having their neglect. We have to neglect that disability to an ability by adopting this kind of a technology, right? So the next, Aram Om Talsania. So Guinness World Record holder at 6. So from India, started coding at just 3 years old, and by the time he was 6, he had set a Guinness World Record as the world's youngest computer programmer, passing Microsoft's certification exam for Python programming. See, achievements. His coding journey started with simple tools and toys, but quickly progressed to creating basic games and programs. His passion for programming was nurtured by engaging in project-based learning, which led him to become proficient in Python. A similar way, Ramanujan AI Lab is just nurturing the project-based or hands-on based AI-based learning so that that your kid will learn in a fun way and also the meaningful way. So while still early in his journey, his coding skills are setting him up to engage with more advanced AI technologies in the future, showing the power of starting young. So the earlier children are exposed to coding and AI, the quicker they can master the tools they need to excel in tech-driven world. I think you know enough information right now. Why parents should consider AI education for their kids. AI unlocks creative potential, real world problem solving, developing lifelong skills, building confidence and initiative. Okay, so how parents can get started? Explore kid friendly AI tools, encourage project based learning, join coding camps of classes, and obviously managing AI lab is there for you, right? So maybe during the course of this time, we'll be learning how to use Scratch tool, how to use Blockly, how to use Teachable Vision, right? To give the introduction or to give the introduction to your kids, maybe as a parent for you, how I'll be able to train or you'll be able to train, right? So that you'll just represent those kind of things to your kids. It is really helpful and it is really enjoyable and it is really a fun element for your kid and also your kid will be focusing on achieving something and also he'll be very good at the thought process and everything. Okay. So we'll see you in the next learning, the day four of the learning of A for all or A for kids. Thank you for watching and please subscribe. And if you are interested in learning more, just give me a message, email, and we'll talk very soon. Thank you so much.